Hey guys, it's me, Coach Mickey. I am here in my son's bedroom and I'm having a rough day. Packing up his stuff, cleaning up the apartment, and getting it ready for us to sell. When you lose a loved one like I did with my son, it really takes a toll on you. And it's been almost 7 months now, 7 months, I think, since his passing. And during that time, I've avoided coming up here. And today is the day that I'm starting to try and move on to a whole new chapter in our lives. And part of that chapter is where our studio is going to go. Our studio is down below this apartment. And the kids are down there right now working on their solos, getting ready for a very intense competition we have coming up this weekend. And I'll tell you why. First and foremost, there are 10 studios that are competing. So there are 10 studios competing. Brackets are looking like, because I've already seen the whole program, so I know exactly like who's competing against us and that kind of stuff. So right now it looks like in solos, we're averaging about 13 to, I think the highest is like 28 in a bracket. And at Bravo, they do sometimes a top 15, sometimes top 10. In groups, if there's like 11, sometimes they only do a top 5. And we are competing in Encore level, Bravo level, and Overture level. So I have a lot of anxiety about this. Being back here in the building, we haven't been back here at all this whole time. And we only came back here because Easter was on Sunday, which was our dance day up at No Boundaries. So the kids did not get to practice. And so we were here to run all of their solos and run all their group dances like we normally do on Sundays. So that's the only reason why we're here. So I happen to be here also because I've got to start cleaning it up and getting ready because we have a showing this weekend to a potential buyer. So I have all of the stuff I've got to clean up, start packing up, and all of it is just, it's like, what a week for all of this to unfold. And I don't know if it's like the celestial stars and whatever, but everything is just lining up to where like any moment something could like, I've shot this like 3-4 times now. First time I did it, I was bawling the whole time. So I stopped it, took a break, came back, and now I'm doing this again. Here is the whole spiel about all of it. And this is the first time we're ever competing against No Boundaries. So this is going to be really, really weird. Aubrey, in the past 2 competitions that she's competed with No Boundaries, we did not compete against them because we were in different ages and I think different levels. This time they're going head to head. So Aubrey's competing against herself. She'll be doing her 3 numbers with the littles in the with No Boundaries, and then she's got 2 numbers with the littles with us with the dance spot. So those routines are going to go head to head, not including all the other ones that are in that bracket too from other studios. So that'll be interesting. And Aubrey looks at it and she's like, either way, I could win. She's like, it ups my chances from 2 to 5 to be in the top. And I'm like, well, that's a good way to look at it. Because we have not trained like we have in the past. Now we legit only rehearse 1 day a week. That's it. That's including technique. So they do like an hour of technique and warm up, and then they go straight into choreography. And each one of our routines, they have half an hour a week. So if you look at it in those concepts, and mind you, we started late too because of Billy's passing. And then I don't even think we got into the other building until like maybe October. So, we were like a whole month and a half behind. I mean, like, we have all the odds stacked against us. They don't have the training that they had in the last year at all, by any means. And you can, like, they're still doing really, surprisingly, with that being said, I am shocked at how well they have already done. That last competition we were at, they still placed. They still got platinums. They still did really, really well. Still got Judges' Choice Awards and like overall lineups, and kids that never competed before got into the lineups. And it was awesome. We had a good first competition. This is how I look at this. We have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Everyone else is training normal. I look at it this way, and I don't want to sound rude, but if your kids beat our kids, I expect that. Your kids should beat our kids because you're in the studio more. I'm not going to feel devastated if your studio beats our studio. Let's say that. Of any of the studios. You win. Great. But if we win, that says a lot about our kids. And that says a lot about our staff. And that says a lot about their heart. So that's how I look at all of this. And that's the tea. And it's actually nothing negative. I want it to be positive. I want all of this to be positive. Plus, I love Bravo, so I can't wait to see the Bravo staff and just have a good time at Bravo. It will be our last time officially at Bravo as the dance spot. So that is a little like surreal, sad, and a little heartfelt. But what I think I'll be the most emotional about is the last Bravo for our graduating senior, Jaitlyn. And I hate seeing graduating seniors go. It makes me so emotional, but I just love this kid and I want her to have the best weekend. And it's her prom weekend too. So we had to move all these routines around for her, and so thankful that Bravo did that for us. So yes, I'm looking forward to a good weekend, and I'm looking forward to having fun. Yay! Let's have a great weekend. And stay tuned because I will be posting up here on our Patreon page highlights from this weekend before I put it in the vlog that will go out next week on our YouTube channel. And everybody who is a paid Patreon pal here with us on our dance fam, you guys will get your names in the credits. So you guys will be on the credits on the YouTube channel. And thanking you so much. And if you upgrade to one of our newest tier levels, we have some Madhouse Dance Company merch that you can get, and it's part of your membership, and you will be included in any of the lives that we'll be doing as we're in the building and the process of building it. That will only be available to that Inferno level paid position. And you don't have to stay into those like memberships forever. You can always, delete them after we've built this building and all that kind of stuff. That's mainly what this Patreon page is for, is to do that. But I enjoy doing all these hidden things for you guys because I feel like you guys, you're willing to pay the money to be here. So that means you're willing to be a part of our inside secrets. You really love us. You really want to support us. And that just warms my heart. So that's what's so amazing about this like community that we have together, and it's awesome. It's awesome. I love it, and I am so grateful because I am shocked at how many Patreons we already have, and it just keeps growing every day. So yay. Okay, so we are here in the studio and the kids are gonna be practicing one last time before this big weekend!
Tell your friends that this might take some time and you'll be back another day. We can go so far, so far away. Baby, let's go far, so far, you and me. We can go so far.
Alright, so Jaitlyn is not feeling well today. Have you puked? Yes, okay, she's already puked. But she's pushing through like her senior should. Kids are all dancing pretty good. How are you feeling? Good? Yes? Yes? Yes?
Yeah, I do one until you guys gotta go. Me and Charlie are going.
All right, so what are we doing with the basket?
Mind your business and stop talking.
Okay, nasty. What are they doing?
We're doing rock, paper, scissors. Come over here. You lost it up front.
We're doing rock, paper, scissors, and whoever wins gets to pick out Matt's little goodie basket.
And what's in the goodie basket? So we're gonna see who it is. And these are the last three to perform tonight?
They're here until 8.
Oh, okay, my bad. You never got to do a goodie basket.
That's a good thing. Was Kendall.
Oh! Let's do this, Kendall! Woohoo! Hey! Okay, so she's sending music to Coach Deja, because Deja's running the music. And Reagan is waiting to do her solo! And we have our graduating senior. She looks like she's getting a fever. She's got the chills and eating crackers. Best to be sick now, not on Friday. Yeah.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
There we go. Blue one.
All right, Pelkey, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. They'll see who gets the award on stage.
Who won between you and me?
Yes. That picks up the adjudication, and then if they get anything else, then they stand on stage for it.
Thank God, we're already in the. That's the first time I've had one.
That's a fair way to do it. Y'all didn't do that.
I'll find out for your daughter. I don't want her to
I brought it to school today.
Thank you. Okay. We're gonna.
Hey, you little butt.
Good morning. Okay, so it is now day 2 of trying to make this vlog, and I want to get it up tonight for everyone to see. But I did want to let you know, practice went really, really well last night. I thought the kids did amazing. There were a couple routines that I still feel like that they need some cleaning. Their timing issues, things like that. But each week it seems to get better and better. And I don't know if it was just because we haven't been in the studio in a long time, and you know, they don't like losing. They don't like being on the bottom. They're really hard workers. That these kids just like have really improved every week. They're getting better and better. So I'm here at Casey's. I'm gonna stop and get me something to drink, and probably a little snack, and then we got to go back up into the apartment because I have got more cleaning I need to do. I need to pack away some clothes and do some sweeping on the staircase, and then I got to throw out a bunch of trash. So I've got a lot of stuff that I got to do up there still, and then try to attempt to clean the back. The back area of the building is the biggest mess, and that's because of just years of neglect and not going in there and just kind of pitching stuff that we didn't want to be seen or out of the way, you know, like old cabinets and shelving, and I think there's like boxes and boxes of trophies back there, and have not been back there to clean. So it's a mess. And so between me and my husband, we're going to try and kick out as much as we can over the next couple days before our potential buyer, or first one, I'm hoping there'll be multiple, but our first buyer will come in and take a look at the property. Okay, you're probably wondering, how did I get this program for Bravo this weekend? Now, normally they have a website where you can go on and you can find out like how you can download the program book online. And that usually happens like the morning of the competition. But for some reason, it just happened to pop up the other day. And so I was able to, I like screenshotted everything I could so I could see who all we were competing against and then see the lineups. And it was actually really kind of cool that I was able to do that, because it gave me an insight into how I think, prediction wise, how I think we're going to do. So here are some of my predictions on how I think we're going to do. Bottom line, if we make any lineups, that means top 10 overall, 10th to first place. Like I said earlier in this video, that is a win for us. So when we go to competition this weekend, if we make any lineups in solos, duets and trios, groups, any of that, we have already won. Now, I was talking to a mom about this yesterday, and she's like, well, we can't make excuses, because if there is a team that's just better, they're just better, and that's how it should be. And I agree, 100%. Like, here's an example. I know for a fact one studio that's from Topeka has amazing technical dancers that are going up against Maddie Hines in the Bravo level, which is the advanced level. If she just beats one of the 5 that they have entered in that level, that's going to be a huge win for her, because she is trying to reach a goal of going to nationals this year and actually placing in the top 5. Last year, she was 7th out of 60 acts that were in the advanced level at nationals. So this year, her goal is to try and get in the top 5. So I look at it as if she can just beat one of those 5, that puts her in a very high predictability that she can do well at nationals. I love Bravo. I think Bravo always tends to reward performing routines over technical routines, and that's why we love Bravo. And we are definitely more of a performing company than we are a technical company. So this is why we love Bravo. So again, should be a great weekend. And thank you guys again for being a part of this journey. I will be posting this entire vlog up tomorrow night on our YouTube channel, but you guys got the first exclusive video to see this. So thank you so much for all of your support. And if you have not joined our Patreon page yet, I highly recommend you do, because we have not 1, not 2, but we have 3 solos so far that are going to be competing this spring, within the next month or 2, underneath Madhouse Dance Company. So Madhouse Dance Company is making its competition debut in 2024. And I can't wait to see how they do. And we will reveal all of that only here on our Patreon page until after we have competed, and then I will put that live on our YouTube channel. So, farmers are at work. It's work time for the farmers. All right, guys, thanks again for joining me, and I will see you in the next vlog. Peace out. Bye.